Chapter 12, Evangelism and the Great Commission. Introduction. Evangelism has always been central to the mission of the Church. Yet, as the world evolves technologically, socially, and culturally, the need to understand how to communicate the unchanging gospel in a changing world becomes even more urgent. The 21st century presents both unparalleled opportunities and unique challenges for those committed to sharing the message of Christ. This book operates from a threefold conviction. Always be prepared to give an answer to everyone who asks you to give the reason for the hope that you have, 1 Peter 3 verse 15. Evangelism is primarily about bringing into the present reality of God's kingdom, demonstrating through word and deed that Christ reigns. Evangelism in the 21st century looks a lot like evangelism in the 1st century. Despite modern complexities, the essential call to witness, serve, and love remains the same. This text is designed for Bible college students, pastors, missionaries, and all believers seeking to integrate faith with daily life. Through biblical study, theological reflection, and practical application, students will gain a comprehensive understanding of evangelism as both message and lifestyle. Chapter 1, A Biblical Definition of Evangelism. 1.1 The meaning of evangelism. The word evangelism originates from the Greek term euangelion, meaning good news. At its core, evangelism is the proclamation of the good news of Jesus Christ, His life, death, and resurrection for the salvation of humankind. Evangelism is not merely about persuading others but about bearing witness to the reality of Christ in both word and action. 1.2 Evangelism in Scripture. Throughout Scripture, evangelism is presented not as an optional activity but as a natural overflow of faith. The prophets declared the coming of the Messiah, Isaiah 52 verse 7, Jesus himself announced the kingdom, Mark 1 verses 14 to 15, and the apostles proclaimed his resurrection, Acts 4 verse 33. Paul summarizes this mission clearly. Woe to me if I do not preach the gospel. 1 Corinthians 9 verse 16. 1.3 The Gospel Message. At the heart of evangelism lies the gospel, the announcement that God has acted in Jesus Christ to reconcile the world to himself. Evangelism, therefore, involves both proclamation, speaking truth, and demonstration, living truth. 1.4 Evangelism and Transformation. True evangelism invites transformation, personal, communal, and societal. It does not end with conversion but continues through discipleship, as believers embody Christ's love in everyday life. Enroll today and take your faith to the finish line. Grace Bible College and Seminary, where vision becomes mission. www.gbcs.education